Welcome back to Fork in the Kitchen. Today we are making one of my favorite coffee recipes. It is this iced lavender honey latte made with oat milk, but you could use any milk you want. It's so refreshing. It is my go-to drink of the spring and summer. So what do you say? Let's get started. All right, to start the syrup, take a 1/4 cup of water, put it in your skillet, not your skillet, your saucepan. And then your honey will add equal parts, just like a regular simple syrup. So this is going to take the place of granulated sugar. So we'll use a 1/4 cup of this. And do keep in mind that the flavor of your honey is obviously going to influence the flavor of the final syrup. So be sure that you are choosing one that you enjoy. Then we've got our dried lavender. So you can buy dried lavender in bulk online. It's really easy to find. You could find it in some of your stores too. We're just using a teaspoon for this amount of syrup because it's actually really potent. So I would not recommend adding more until you know what 1 teaspoon kind of gives you. And then you could obviously then adjust as you'd like, but just start with 1 teaspoon. So just bring the syrup to a simmer so that honey dissolves into the water. It does not take much. And then what I like to do is let it sit off of the heat so the lavender really infuses into the syrup. It'll also allow it to cool down so that when we make our iced latte, it doesn't melt or warm up our drink. It's time to strain. Grab a fine mesh strainer and some sort of jar to strain it into, just to get those lavender flowers out. And we have our little bit of syrup. To make the latte, there are a couple ways you can go about the espresso part of it. Of course, if you have an espresso machine, brew some espresso. Otherwise, if you don't have a machine, I really recommend a cold brew concentrate. It gives that really rich coffee flavor without an espresso machine. Then we're gonna use about 2 teaspoons of our honey lavender syrup. Oh my gosh, it smells so good already. I like to add the syrup and the coffee together first so that they can kind of mix in. You could even store it here if you want to. And then fill the glass with ice. And last but not least, top it off with your oat milk. Finally, it's time to try it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's so good. It's refreshing. The lavender comes in so subtly, but it's there. And the honey just adds that wonderful sweetness. I am so excited to hear what you think about this recipe. Leave me a comment and let me know. And be sure to hit subscribe so you never miss another video. I will see you back here next week. Until then, happy drinking. Balls are so fun. And I just, let me fact check myself. Fact check. Okay, we're good. Do you have a, why am I being so weird?